The body of a 6-year-old boy has been found in Orange Farm. The boy fell into a manhole while playing with friends on Sunday. eNCA reporter Nkosazana Dambuza joins me now from the scene. Nkosazana, this is so very sad. I was watching a little earlier when this poor little boy's body had been retrieved. At that point, he hadn't been positively identified as the little boy who fell that was being searched for. Can you give us any update on that?
Indeed, Sally, it is very devastating because the body of the 6-year-old Komonani Mawa has been found, and his family has actually positively identified as belonging to him. It is indeed 6-year-old Komonani Mawa who was found here. We are about 6 kilometers away from the manhole that he fell in outside his home, which is meters away from his home, really. And now his body is actually moved along the sewerage line, the main sewerage line, on its way to the wastewater treatment center in Sedibeng. But unfortunately, I'd say in this instance, there was a blockage along the main sewer line that caused his body to be trapped in one of the manholes here where we are located, where the officials from City of Joburg and the Emfuleni municipality have been able to discover and retrieve his body. Of course, his family is devastated and they are still trying to come to terms with, the untimely death of their young boy. But they are glad to have finally found his body after 3 days of searching for him. And they were just saying to me yesterday how the weight of the outcome of the search was so absolutely agonizing for them. And I'm joined now by Komonani's uncle, Kenneth Mbata. When we last spoke yesterday, Kenneth, you and the family were hopeful that you would find your child, you would find him. That has finally happened today. Unfortunately, he has passed on. How are you taking this as a family?
It's a very traumatic event. We can't even explain it as a family, but at least we are somewhere. We can't say we're happy, we're not happy at all, but we're somewhere that we know we have one of our own, even though we find him dead. But no, it's one of those things in life. But now we come to a second phase of the issue, people taking responsibility. You see, one thing I want us to raise very firmly is that we can't be treated as a society with a celebrity approach, where necessary people, whenever they're supposed to come and intervene in issues, they come when there's cameras. I remember Pomerana was here saying whatever you're saying. It's a pity. That approach is wrong. It's wrong. And also, I think in terms of Emfuleni municipality, many things are supposed to be done. It can't be our people are living in such conditions. It can't our people are undermined to that level because of the issue of the difference of class and race. You understand? It's unlike as a family who are happy. No, it's fine. They find our child who are happy. No. From the processes that took place until today, we are not satisfied. If it was someone who was privileged, we could have long resolved this thing. And because of the problems that municipalities keep, you understand, we find ourselves in situation like this. If this sewer was operating very nice, we could have long got a results, because of part of the things we have waited like this is because of the crisis that is happening within our society, and we are really not happy. You see, what I want to raise very firmly is that our municipalities to treat us poor as indigenous, in fact, as people who are so poor that can't even bury their people. When they spoke about intervention from the municipality, they spoke about, no, we'll try, there's a program where we'll come and bury your child and what. It's wrong. It's wrong in such an instant. We can't be dealing with issues like that. Us as a family now, what we're expecting is to get responses. Why the municipality was so negligent in terms of assisting, in terms of putting things into place. You see, I've been getting reports. I had an interview yesterday with Pomerana and Julie Matong. They were saying all those holes were closed. Other holes don't even, in the same line, they don't even have, they're not wildly open. You see, we only check only those 2 holes. There are more than 5 holes or 6 holes there. Others are open for no reason, and they don't even have things to close there for no reason. But what we are saying, it starts here. You see, as a community, we are very angry. As the family, we are very angry. If there's going to be a revolution that's going to start, is to make sure our municipalities, they act decisively. They act decisively in terms of attending our people. It can't be really. You see, I'm at a stage where I can even thank the society more than the municipality on its own. You see, community members have been assisting through in and out, and only one Joburg water leader. No, he was the one assisting. And where are the experts? Where are the experts in Johannesburg? Where are the experts? So as the family, okay, we have acknowledged it, we have found our body, but from now, one must take responsibility. If there's any revolution that's going to start, we are going to be people that are going to rise from Orange Farm saying the community that we are living in is not a good community, it's not safe at all. Yes.
Well, the same question that you're asking now, about why the manholes were left uncovered. I asked the local ward councillor yesterday and the MMC of Community Development, Margaret Arnolds, and they're saying that the government suspects that criminals are actually stealing the lids off the manholes and they're trading or exchanging them for money at scrap yards. And so basically it's people that are within the society that are to be held accountable for the lids that are missing. What's your view on this?
You see, here we have a problem, a big one, a big problem. You see, you cannot deal with a situation in an umbrella approach. You see, those things that are plastic, why anyone will want to steal them? They are plastic. No one can steal those things. They are plastic. This is the negligence. You see, those things that close the drain, they were there in front. And we are sure and we are saying, we live around there, people around there will tell you, Joburg water people came and opened those things. You see, now, it's very unfortunately, the municipality want to make our people as if they're crazy. Why one are still something that is protecting your society?
Thank you so much, Kenneth Mbata. He is a family member of Komonani Mawa, whose body has been found here in a sewage in Orange Farm after he fell in a manhole on Sunday.
Oh, it's just so very tragic that it's now been positively identified that it is indeed 6-year-old Komonani Mawa. Such tragic times, but as the family rep is saying there in Nkosazana, now the questions are asking who's going to take responsibility. Why was this manhole left open in this community? Thank you very much for that update. That's eNCA reporter Nkosazana Dambuza in Orange Farm.